Did some chlorophyll. Take that shit. Trust me. Chlorophyll, colon flush pill, wormwood. That shit's super important. You don't think me, you know, you think me now, you think me later and shit. Michael Jackson is Spider-Man.
Did you know? Michael Jackson wanted to play Spider-Man character so badly that he almost bought Marvel. He reportedly almost bought Marvel from Stan Lee in the 1990s so he could star as Spider-Man in a movie. Did you know? Michael Jackson wanted to play
That'd have been cool as fuck at the time. Everybody went to go see it. Michael Jackson starring as Peter Parker, Spider-Man. It'd been weird, but I'm like, it's Michael Jackson here. Yeah. Michael Jackson, Spider-Man. I don't want to go see that shit. You know? Yeah, the hooves. You see the hoof? Yeah, it's a hoof. Yeah. My goodness, man. Shit really is not. I mean, for the birds, I would say, releasing emotional tales. You know what you're going through right now is what we go through all the time. If you know better, you do better. Stop worrying about what I'm doing right now. You worry about what you're doing right now. And I know you're doing what you're doing. And I'm not following you around. You have to be kidding me. You can sense me. Yeah, of course I can sense you, woman. I feel like goddamn my dog, the Cleon from Star Trek Generations and shit. Worf. Man, enlightenment, I see. It's a very difficult process and procedure. Not to say difficult to make you feel like you can't do it. If you know what I mean. I think you do by now. Right, yeah. I gotta start. Keep those things in mind. love this shit. It smells good. Hey, listen. If you wear good cologne, but this is like cologne all by itself. If you got some, you know what I'm saying, you in the desert and shit or whatever the fuck, listen, regularly, you need to fucking freshen up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you can just do like this, look. And it gets the fucking ghouls off you, no joke. All of that shit. Unnatural energies and shit. Ones that you can't handle too much, ones you can only handle so much of, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, it's simple stuff, but, you know, I mean, don't forget, we all water, so our conductivity is at an all-time high and shit for whatever it is you conduct, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta, you know, so it cleanses the energy. Make sure you get this on your back of your neck and shit. That's the way to your brain, you know what I'm saying? So you kind of, with that shit, you can try to instruct it if you want. I'm not sure how that would work. I mean, water does crystallize, so I'm assuming it would have, you know, whatever. What is it called? You know. And so yeah, and then the smell itself, like, you know, it's the same way, you know, it's a coin, you know, it's double-sided. You know what I mean? Polarities and measurements and shit. You know, remember I told you about the whole, that's not the same thing though. That's our readiness scale, our emotional capacity and all that shit, man. It utilizes a system of measurement to know if we're ready to be contained or uncontained and shit like that. But no, but anyways, yeah, man, this shit right here. You put that shit on, you know, you put it on the back of your neck, the base of your skull. I cover the parts of me that I feel like covering. You can smell it, get it in your nose, whatnot. But the pleasantness of the smells and what they use to make the Florida water also, like, you know, it sends your brain a different type of signals. That helps too. It's like, you ever have, like, you know, you just like, that real nasty smell, like boiled eggs or somebody farted or something like that, randomly and shit like that. You know, that lets you know the type of energy that's around you. You know what I'm saying? Or something sitting around you talking, whatever the fuck, however that works, you know. And it'll right? And it'll change your mood and shit. So it's good to keep that on you, keep that in your bag, you know, at least one of these. You can get a pack of 3 of these online. You know, if you're like homeless or, you know, struggling or whatnot, just have it sent to an Amazon box or whatnot. But then again, you know, I'm trying to keep that shit. You'll love me for it. That and sage too. You know, people complain about sage, especially if you're staying with somebody who has got all types of unnatural shit going on. Whether they're getting high and shit, you probably getting high too, or shit like that. But maybe not as much as that person. You know, it's hard for you to, whatever you're getting high on. I'm saying, but it's hard for you to be in an environment and then try to get out of an environment while being in an environment where all that shit is happening. So, I mean, you know, and then, you know, people feel alienated when you don't do shit, but, you know, I can just see a woman right now being around people who smoke and shit and smoking with them and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Well, she don't mind smoking sometimes, but she actually gets shit done. And, and then finally not really wanting to be a part of that mess, you know what I'm saying? So, realizing that every time somebody offers her something, it's to get in her pants or to use her in a way, one way or the other, or to get her off her shit, or you ever seen somebody give you something intentionally so that it fuck you up so that you don't go to work or that type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's good to keep smokeless sage for that, like we're gonna get a smokeless sage kit, whatever, like you can spray that shit on you, spray that shit around you, whatever. It'll make other motherfuckers feel nauseous sometimes because they have to get those parasites. It's like, you know, this is paranormal parasites and shit. They be attached to motherfuckers. If you get to a certain, if you done been at levels I done been to, you can see them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't some shit you want to, you be like, yo, sometimes that ain't some shit you want to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I can tune in and tune out of that shit. But I mean, now, I told you before, I was like, I ain't ready to be looking at all that shit. I can hear it. Now, I can handle seeing it now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm reaching that point, but I've been taking my time. You know what I'm saying? because can't unsee. You know what I mean? Some people can get over anything. Some people can literally blank some shit out and be like, "That didn't happen." Yeah, the fuck it did. Like, I don't know, bro. Listen, I don't think God or the universe works that way. I think, nigga, if you saw it, you saw it. Trying to fucking undo it, it's like running away. I'm not one of them kind of people. Shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I want to tell you some things and tell you stuff all the time, but I see the way you communicate. You know what I mean? Pretty soon, you will have the ability to communicate in ways that you weren't able to before. You know what I'm saying? Um, you'll be better at it, being sincere. You know, and and then the conversations will explode. They'll be more explosive and shit like that. Where will we be? When will we be? I don't know, but I need my uniform. I'm assuming. Maybe a little pendant. A little pendant. Or coin. A coin. It's just a coin. Where the fuck is my comb? Well, I want to know. You like this watch? For yourself. Nothing too special. Music man. Told you I kick ass on Call of Duty, huh? Kick ass ain't the word. You know? Yeah, but no, really though. Keep this shit on you. You need that shit. Keep that shit on deck. You know? You'll feel it. You know, yeah, your hands will be vibrating and shit. You'll be more relaxed. That lavender. Lavender is good for that. You need lavender for sure. That's a part. That's a spray too. Get that one. You'll have that one. Smoke the sage. Uh, Palo Santo. You need that too. Those things will definitely, you know, keep ward away. All right, so negative spirits and shit, right? Like, so I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Dog. I'm not saying nothing. I know. Somebody know what I'm saying. Get some. I went to shit. Just know that. Really though. And then he'd be like, "You went to shit." I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. That's not what I mean." And I'm not trying to be funny. This is like I don't want you to feel like, and this might be a jaded sense from like talking to women who don't know how to talk to me and shit. Like I had a woman call me a coward one time, and I was like, "The fuck you mean?" But this was a woman I was dating, like you know what I'm saying? That love shit, talking about love me and all that kind of shit. I'm like, I had a woman call me weak because I fucking got on my knees for her one time. But I was under a spell. I'm like seriously, I'm like really sure I was under a spell. Really, but it's part of my awakening and shit. I've always been lucid, but yeah, man. So, but not only did she say this to me, but well, she never said it to me. She said it to other people when they came and told me. That's what I fucking be telling people, like motherfuckers I consider brothers and shit. Like nigga, whoever it is you're talking to, you got to recognize something. They knew you after me. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna tell you that they're telling me this shit. You know what I'm saying? or a motherfucker will hint at it, but they always come back to me and tell me what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Somebody will. I will get the information, and then and then you be fucking sitting there wondering why I'm looking at you like, you know what I'm saying? But really now I don't want to say nothing to you because I don't want to put them in that position and shit like that. But it's just a game that people play and shit. But I'm like, this shit's wild, man. I try to stay clear of threatening natures and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sure, something like that. Like, it's like being a robot, man. Like, with people, like, because you haven't done nothing to them, you know, they think can't shit happen to them. It's the wrong way to go about it. It's not me. Hold on, I just grab it. Phew. My bad. I was saying some some shit that's somewhere I really really want to go anyway and shit. I hate that because it always sounds dramatic and it's so small minded and shit like that because it's just it's violence or by violence I mean aggregation, um, uh, aggressive seeding of you know what micro plants look like look like when they grow, when they just kind of grow micro, cilantro or watercress. Watercress, you need watercress. Trust me. I'm talking to people who need like guidance. Like if you, you know, fucking around, you know, in the process of eliminating different spiritual deviancies and you know, physical attachments like addictions and shit like that from you. So, yeah, you need watercress. That's a living plant. You ever been somewhere and all high and shit or whatever, you feel like you're about to pass out, or you're like randomly, you feel like you got vertigo or whatever, shit. Let me tell you what that is. That is, I'll be kind to you now. It is, I'll give you a hint. Well, close. It's like rewiring your mind. It's like, if you had something that found a suitable home but needed to make it a little more suitable in order for it to be able to move around and have the fluidity and movement both articulately and and mobilely and shit without you knowing. You know, very soothing, smooth, and you know, just like very slowly. It's a process. You know what I'm saying? It's a process working back from it too. You know what I mean? Sometimes you end up so far that other people have to guide you back or help, you know, where as ascension masters would be, I would be here and I would be attempting to do whatever I would be doing from here and shit. Now, you know, in the ways that I do it or whatever, like it's my responsibility anyway. You know, I accept that responsibility all the time. You know, it just makes it harder for me to enjoy the other things, which I shouldn't be enjoying anyway. But I don't know why. I mean, I have free will, you know, but then I don't want to get too caught up in doing that. It's hard to move into that dialogue straight from, you know, hey, what's up to, I hate the way I feel when I speak this way. I would rather talk normally, but you know what normally. It takes you gotta slowly, you know, bridge the gap, transcend whatever words you want to use and shit to get over there, you know. But yeah, man, yeah, and then transcendental and shit, man. People could shit get transcended all the goddamn time. Um, I don't know if you ever seen Red Skies before, you know, but yeah, man. So I worry about people a lot. I'm sure people worry about me sometimes, but I don't think you have to worry about me as much as you think you do. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you. Thank you. If somebody cares about me, I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm not the type of person to hate people. You know what I mean? You have to do some really, really heinous shit for me to hate you. I might dislike you. I want to fucking strangle you. You know what I mean? But that's anger. It's not hate. Like anger is not. It's not stem from hate. I think meticulous, uh, uh, like manipulation and deception comes from that. But maybe I'm possible to see. I think it comes from love. So does hate, though. I guess. Yeah. So yeah, whatever. Same shit. Well, was going somewhere with that before. I was like, I don't want to look ridiculous though, but it needs to be proper. It needs to be defined completely, so I don't have fucking so always have them fucking. It's my morning routine and shit. Part of it. I had to find my fucking comb, bro. My comb. Comb with the fucking thing. Should be. What these motherfuckers had comb. Do that all day. I know there ain't no comb on here, but I mean, I just want to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that struggle, do you? Oh, you know about that struggle and shit? Where you right all the motherfucking time? Like, fuck that, man. Fuck. I hate being right on time. I say this all the time, but I hate being right on time and then being lied to because somebody's mad I'm right. Like, so you gonna bullshit because you're upset about the fact that I know or I'm right about something that it don't make no sense, bro. That's some weird ass people to be around, man. Immaturity, man. Just mentally fucking underdeveloped, I think. That's kind of, you know what I'm saying? I think maybe intelligence, especially emotional intelligence, at some point, you become overdeveloped, and you don't behave that way. You know what I'm saying? You see the bigger picture and shit or something. It's not a way to be. I don't think that civilization is going to last. But pretty much, I think that way of being is going to fucking destroy it. So it'll last a little while. It will go underground. You know what I'm saying? It will get all cult-like and shit. People be just, they'll be like praising all this weird shit, and then they'll die out. You know what I'm saying? And they fighting the inevitable and shit. Oh yeah, that bunker shit. You got Rick Ross talking about a fucking bunker. Nigga, I wouldn't go nowhere with that nigga. Fuck all that. Fuck you. I'm not. No. You know what I'm saying? No. I mean, I've never met him per se in person and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he do a lot of fucking just. I would not want that nigga to be in charge of me overall over the fucking end of the world. Period. I'd fucking no, nigga. That there would be a fucking coup immediately. You know what I'm saying? He would. I mean, I just know. We're just gonna take all the bitches and all your family and all that shit. Motherfuckers just like I don't know. I haven't met him personally, so it's nothing against him. But maybe his character, so to speak, that I know of so far and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know if that's just for the camera or not, but it's the way niggas act with money. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yeah, we about to do this. I know niggas like that. Really where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, yeah, we gonna need a little woo woo. You know what I'm saying? We go over here. We gonna have a good time, nigga. We gonna woo. Yeah, that's the nigga that used to look at me like, yeah, like right. He about to try to see if I'm gay, low key and shit, trying to fucking feel me the fuck out, try me, try to fucking get me off my square. You know what I'm saying? Like keep me drinking and shit, or weird shit like that. Don't like me, what the fuck soever. That just underlying snake in in his skin, fucking. You know what I'm saying? Looking for opportunities and shit like that. Probably try to fucking get at your woman and shit as soon as you turn your fucking head, nigga, do this type of shit. You look back and a nigga like that ain't a tail sign too and shit. Or when you look over, you look that way, but then look at her eyes and see how her eyes register shit without, you know what I'm saying? So all the fucking you need to know, man. People get fucking killed around me, bro. I'm saying, man, like, I know how you feel. That's why we supposed to be sitting at the same goddamn table. Like, really, though. Motherfucking monster inside of me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The fuck, man? I'm trying to cover that shit up for people and shit. Like, bro, you know, motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? And then I regulate the motherfucker, like, you know? I have to regulate him and shit like that because I was too immature to handle him before. You know what I'm saying? Fucking murder you, nigga. You know, for real. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like, I mean, niggas you can't be around me functioning that way. Period, nigga. I'll fucking hurt you, man. Like, what is all that shit? You got to move away from certain niggas and shit because they did amass a certain amount of power or quality of whatever the fuck. And then you always see certain types of people clamoring to them. Like light beings and shit. Like, yo, are you? But they sleep. So, like, women, like a real pretty girl and shit, you know, whatever the fuck, but she's not innocent as she would appear to be, of course, but, you know, like, you can take, like, naive and shit, and tired of fucking having to actually do shit for herself. So, whatever the fuck, usually they lost some fucking a father figure or something like that early on or whatnot, so they don't really have the back, you know what I'm saying? The emotional reinforcement and you know that shit. But yeah, that's how they just watching that shit, dog. Like, yo, man. Nigga, look, you ain't got but one time to look at me weird and be like, oh, I'll say something, but I'm talking and I'm trying to I'm being polite, but I'm, also saying whatever I'm saying and shit. And I get a decent laugh out of somebody or I make somebody look at me different and shit like that. And the nigga be like, nah. Like, yeah, nah, nigga. At this stage in my life and shit, I think I'm better at it. But there's the possibility and the capability for me to come across the motherfucking room on let me just real quick, I'll snatch you out of your fucking cardies and your motherfucking tear your shirt and knock the goddamn table over, knock you back in it, grab you by your motherfucking Timberland in your shoulder and fold your ass up and carry you the fuck outside, stick you in the fucking trash can. Put the fucking lid on you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's like this one time, I don't know what this nigga was doing, but niggas they be talking to their little spirit friends and shit. And then some of it's like intimidating in a way. You know what? It appears it's trying to be intimidating. People who don't know what it is already probably would be freaked out and shit because it feels like a conglomerate, which it probably is. But it's like, nigga, then you just gonna have to move through it one at a time, I guess, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. I like to keep my hands in a space where I can push and pull and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you talking about, nigga? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that is, bro. It's like motherfuckers expecting me to kneel before them and shit. Nigga, fuck you. Talking about. Who was you? You know what I'm saying? Because you done ganged up and got a little organized and shit. That motherfucker was sitting outside talking like, oh yeah, we really from Detroit, but he not on the phone. He talking to whoever's talking to him and shit. I be watching you niggas, man. Like, yo, I was watching you, nigga. That's why I stepped outside and I looked at you and said what I said. Nigga, I want you to know I'm registering every fucking single thing. Go in the house, nigga. Go in the fucking house, boy. Army Reserve, whatever the fuck it is you are, before I step on you, nigga. Crack his fucking head like a fucking pistachio and shit. Bitch, nigga, get out of here. The fuck? I halfway expect a nigga eye to turn into a snake eye and shit while I'm strangling him and shit. Bitch. Fuck on, nigga. Fuck ass motherfucker. Yeah, him and then this fucking white guy walking behind me on the second floor. But he's talking to somebody on the phone. But he let me know what it was. He was like, you walk around with that phone all the time. Motherfuckers just follow you around on the phone. Just let me know. But he had a book bag on and shit like that. Like, I like that guy. You know what I'm saying? Because he was doing his fucking job. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get all that. I don't fuck with all that other shit though. I don't do none of that, man. All that shit niggas be doing, kind of gang up and all that shit. Like all, it depends, but it also depends on where your brain and your spirit is at the time and shit like that. So I'll do some shit like I'll cut a fucking frequency on and look for one of the most annoying ones and put that bitch in my pocket and I'll walk over and start talking to you. Fucking with you and shit like, yeah, nigga, get the fuck off the balcony. Go in the fucking house, bitch. You know what I'm saying? While they out there looking for whoever they looking their next victim and shit. Like your young ass walking around getting high and shit. You know, whatever the fuck it is you doing, you think you want to be outside meeting niggas and shit, and them motherfuckers waiting for you to walk that way. You know what I'm saying? About to, get ran, get pat. I mean, it's part of your fucking, get raped. You know what I'm saying? You get fucking stuck with a needle and shit, and then I'll see you 6 months from now sitting outside. You know what I'm saying? On the goddamn steps of a fucking, of a Motel 6 rubbing your pussy talking about, you want a day? Bitch, go fuck in the house. You know what I'm saying? You want a day? Motherfuckers don't want to know what I know about them and shit. I don't even fuck what you know about me. You know what I'm saying? That also bothers motherfuckers. Looking for some shit. Like, what do you want to know? Shit's killed me, bro. That shit would be killing me. Yeah, but you be out here fucking, motherfuckers will do you dirty, bro. It's a different level of harassment going on. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different level of fucking control, and it ain't what it appears to be and shit. You need to get that in your fucking thick skull, Lorraine. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers be stationed places ahead of time to catch up with you. You know what I'm saying? But you have other people there too. It's a fucking power struggle. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers sitting around trying to fucking, that shit's crazy, bro. I think be playing games with me, nigga. So you must not think I'm intelligent enough to understand what the fuck is happening here. You trying to feel me out? You trying to vet me? You know what I'm saying? Well, I see you trying to vet this nigga over here. No, I went through his fucking TikTok. I'm looking at all the fucking people following him and shit, and the people that I recognize that are somehow following this nigga on this motherfucking TikTok app. How the fuck would you be on here? Like, how'd you locate this motherfucker and start following this motherfucker on TikTok? Nigga don't even fuck with TikTok like that. So y'all watching me and him. So now I gotta watch him. Cause I know him. That's when I'm gonna expect a fucking card to pop up in a nigga's pocket and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, don't fuck with them niggas at all. I'm trying to tell you something. Alright. I'm trying to play games, nigga. You're not that smart. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell the motherfuckers, dog, like, yo. But that ain't this, whatever the fuck. I caught this bitch's attention. I don't give a fuck if you get mad. Like, yeah, nigga. That shit be crazy, bro. That shit be crazy. Interdimensional people and shit that look like you that fuck each other over. And then the rest of them are part of a fucking, it's a conglomerate of people who do special things and shit, both light and dark and whatever the fuck, in order to progress mankind and shit. Some people go too far to a lot. You know what I'm saying? By the way, I'm not telling you nothing you don't already know. You know how you feel like, you know how you say when people say that shit rings true? Because you already know these things. Because this has happened so many fucking times. This has happened a lot of times. This has happened over and over and over again. Like systematically fucking repeating and shit. But all at once in your mind and shit. You do it all the time. You just don't have access to it. You know what I mean? That's the reason why they bombard you with sex and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit is to keep you from actually recognizing yourself and realizing who you are, which is a lot more than you think. It's not like I recognized myself from a long time ago. No, nigga, it's a long time ago, and your ancestry and who you are and shit like that, which you can get all of that information without actually having to pick up a book. That's what motherfuckers is terrified of. So they got this whole new direction they try to send you in with the technology because since you're making all these connections spiritually, they got to have some fucking microphone still to get in your ears. Since your ears don't matter because you're not paying attention to the outside world, you're paying attention to your inside world. What the fuck they gonna do? They gonna follow you inside somehow. They get the fucking phone near you. Make sense now? They get the phone near you. That's your bio API. Your well-being app. It fucking reads your fucking temperature, your blood pressure, heartbeat, all that shit. It knows all those fucking things about you, and then they monitor that shit with the advertisements and shit, and it also sends out a signal. Bro, I want to show you what this shit look like. If I can show you this shit, hold on. Every time you hit this motherfucking screen, right, like right now, you can't. You can see that bitch now. Look, see that shit? You can't see it right here. When you actually looking at it with your physical eye, you can't see it. But there's a fucking. See that shit? Yo, that shit actually fucks with your eyes, yo. It's actually like, you know what I'm saying? But that's not where the camera is. It's a little. There's nothing up there. You see what I'm saying? Look. It's like a little. There's actually just nothing right there displayed right there. It's a little speaker and shit. And then you cut that motherfucker on. A little bitty light up there. Do whatever the fuck it's doing. IR, whatever the fuck, right? That shit's doing more than what it says it's doing. But I got an IR reader, and it uses it to catch motion in the room because it's not looking for normal stuff. Yo, there's all types of shit moving around the room, floating around, moving back and forth and shit. This shit's wild. Yeah, man. But figure this shit out or whatever. But I talk the way I talk for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're afraid to let go of a previous lifestyle, so you don't want. But some people go further into it, into a character and shit. I don't like think about the motherfucker who was so early on in his maturity as far as the spirit is concerned, right? That he dies in a car crash, right? From as a teenager. I wonder if that's like. I wonder if he. No, I'm making an assumption. I wonder if he's either too young or maybe just really, really mature. Why would he choose that? You do what I'm saying? Why would he choose that to be the way he goes out and shit? Because he had the opportunity to turn away from that. Or did somebody influence him to make those poor decisions? And that's what people are worried about too. Like, but really though, man, there is a spirit realm, and some of them like to play games. Well, all of them play games, but you know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit you need to consider before you make a choice. Am I really making this choice for me? Well, I'm not make my mind up about what it is I want from the decision I'm finna make. What's gonna come of this decision? You know what I'm saying? What comes after this decision? You know? Technically, me doing this, I haven't really thought about what comes after me doing this. Maybe it's nothing. Just talking about what it is I'm thinking about and shit like that. So I'm programmed too. You know? See if I can reprogram myself to be more reprogramming. It's just like admitting to being something to just wipe that off and put that on and shit, right? But if you're conscious of it, whatever it is, whoever made you gave you this brain and put it together so you could do all this thinking. And if anything happens while you're thinking about what's going on up here, you fall back here and you use this part of your mind in order to read that part of your mind or whatever, fuck, or back and forth. I've just got to be a fucking camera in there, and that's the third eye, I guess. We get better at it as we go. I don't know. Hopefully I can convince you to try harder. That's my goal. And you convince me to try harder too, because I'll be like, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I hate fucking walking in the first place, but I damn sure hate not reaching my destination. Fuck all this. Is it further away? Is the destination further away than going back home? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, plus we already know what came from that way and shit. You know what I'm saying? I can remember what happened already, so perhaps I should still, pressing forward and shit. I feel like playing that fucking Modern Warfare, dog. I was thinking I wanted to play it. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I know what you're thinking about the music. Right? I'm thinking about that shit too. But I don't feel like fucking doing that right now, bro. I really don't. And that's what I mean. I want to be able to do it all the time. And when I feel it, right? And I do it. But I need to change the mode of operation in which I do it because so like nigga, when I don't want to, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make no bullshit either. Like, it's just when you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. You can just make whatever. You might like it, but then what the fuck was I doing it for in the first place and shit? So weird ass place to be, man. But either way, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not expressing myself artistically one way, I try to do it in another. But I'm stubborn. You know what I mean? So, which is why it's good to have suggestions achieved by people or whatever. So, but, I don't buy mine. I don't, whatever, family members. That's really pretty much what they are. Even the guys that get on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? So let's say like the devil, right? Satan. You don't like him and all that shit. I love him. You know what I'm saying? Listen. See, look, I'm fucking with you. See, you know what I'm saying? I love them all not because I'm told to, but because I learn a lot from them all. There's still a suggestion being made, like this motherfucker really is just terrible, right? And he'll come and tell you that shit. I'm terrible, Christopher. I really am. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Are you? Me too. What do you want to know? Anyway, you want something from the store? And then you go in the store, and you come back out and you give it to them, and they're like, what? What's for me? Yeah. And you go back to talking to somebody and shit. They don't remember the conversation they were just having with you. What the fuck just happened? Whatever. I'll just take it as it goes. You know what I mean? I like to remind people. Like, remember we was talking about phone? Oh, yeah, I wasn't even, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. I feel like Genie, nigga, you ain't never had a. Oh, what was I saying before? That was important, I think. I hate when I get away from my points. Um, the watercress. It's a living microorganism and shit. When you eat that, let's say whatever you're going through, you might be having anxiety or some type of panic attack, or you feel like you're losing your mind and shit. Watercress will fucking save your life. Really though. Detoxify your mind really quickly and shit. Whatever is in there moving around. Now look though, so we talk about spirits and shit, right? But I also want you to consider the fact that everything was micro at a time, including yourself. You come from micro. The fetus is already programmed to be everything that it is before it becomes a fetus. You know what I'm saying? So it tells you how intelligent micronism is. Parasites are really fucking smart, y'all. I know you don't want to believe that, but they spend all their time inside of everything. They know everything about you. You know what I mean? Then if you wanted to, nigga, how about this? Somebody drop off an organism. This is, let's say, spaceman. We're going to do space people and shit. We could be anybody. We're going to point no fingers at anybody specific. But hey, sure, say an Asian fucking leveled up guy, fucking like, well, look, this is what I'm thinking about. So imagine somebody drops off a microorganism on a planet, right? That they already know and understand and shit. Let it get in everything, pass through everything, and then we all excrete it. Whether you want to get rid of them because you learned about them or you just shit them out or whatever. You let it back out and they catch it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe at the end of the fucking the sewage plant or whatever, or when they just filter it out. You see, they suck the water back up. Let's be them. And then they read the water and it tells them all about the whole world. I mean, every fucking thing. Your DNA breaks off, all of that shit breaks off and sheds, you know what I'm saying? You can reconstruct it somewhere else, man. There might be a fucking copy of you somewhere else just off of the shit that you know what I'm saying? I don't think, I don't know. Anyway, I was talking to Kim Jong Un and shit. I was just like, fuck everybody else. I was just thinking about what he was like, well, the one from the movie and shit. Like, he's like, what kind of sort of shit? Like, a smart man and shit. Like, yo, imagine that shit. Can you imagine having to battle fucking parasites in your mind at that level? I'd be looking at world leaders like, the fuck was you thinking, right? Not like I wouldn't do that, you know what I'm saying? But like it takes a lot of fucking courage to do what it is you're doing and shit. Nobody really thinks about that. But also nobody questions you really and shit like that. So I feel like you probably would get carried away all the fucking time. Easy for you to turn into somebody else. And then sex, bro. What? You don't even think about that shit at all, huh? Like fucking Trump talking about goddamn. I think that a president should be able to do whatever the fuck it is they want without repercussion because I gotta make worse decisions so I can be held accountable. Which that shit sounds good, but no, nigga, because, and I want to just say, period, because you don't have anybody to keep you in check. And I know what you're thinking and shit, and I know it sounds good. And for you at that moment, when you were thinking about it and you were like, yo, well, I know what I would do. You do know what you would do at that moment. Power unchecked. At least we have a system that's, regularly, but, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, what the fuck? You can't do that, bro. I know what I know, but and then look, and then they're gonna crucify you anyway. I know, but you chose that's what you chose. I put it up on there. I put it on there somewhere on one of them comment sections and shit. I don't know what I'm like, yo, listen. I say random wild shit though too, so it depends on what's on my mind. I'll say something, but it's it's kind of it's funny to me what they actually catch me saying that's offensive and what they allow me to say that's offensive. You know what I mean? Well, possibly offensive. So I'll be kind of talking in a way that I don't always do this, but like I wonder when I put it certain ways. I wonder if the it'd be a good way to determine whether or not the artificial and how smart and intelligent and artificial intelligence actually is, as far as metaphors and you know proven points, and then like trying to the artificial intelligence trying to allude to different points because that's what it would be doing. I mean, overall, it would be like people talking. So I read the comments in the comment section. Did I explain that? Wait, make sure I get you the for it to make sense. I watch myself sometimes and I'm like, you didn't go into that far enough. That doesn't make any sense really. And that obviously, I'm not just talking to those of you who have spirit. I'm talking about people who haven't really been using theirs, like myself. You know what I mean? So I have to congratulate you on being more fair than a little bit. Yeah, no, thanks. I appreciate that. That's fair. Yeah, but then you know what happens? So I gotta work on my core some more because then shit gets all twisted. I'm like, I'm thinking about something else over here, and I'm like, why am I fucking trailing off while I'm doing this? Like, what type of person would become bored? You know what I mean? Well, not even bored necessarily, but I guess I'm calling it bored, but really just more familiar with that form of communication and shit. You know what I'm saying? Which I already have done, but it's been a while. We'll say that, and that lets me know that I'm somewhere else, have been for a long time. Where, have been, where, when, over there. You know, it's crazy. And I remember when bro was like, I was like, feel like somebody standing behind me, and I was like, yeah. And he was like, it's you. Like, no, I know, I agree with that. I remember talking and having that conversation. I wish we could have more conversations like that. Things you take for granted. Put that in. Put that in the things you take for granted box. No, but who the fuck is this? Hello? What do you need? Where you coming from? Have sex with me. What? Who's gonna fucking? Where you going? Yeah, I know. The fuck is that? Where you going, kid? Hold on, see. Oh no, but I know he thinks that shit is a great idea. But, yo, it's funny, man. Listen, Detroiters, bro, this is what the problem we have, man. We hate it on by every fucking body. Look, this shit right here. But look at the way I'm doing it, though. This is the way I'm doing this shit, nigga. This is TV 38, bro. But is that how we like our shit? You know what I mean? So you can feel like, nigga, ooh, we talking personally. Shit, I don't mind that either. But like, what do I gotta do? I gotta fucking, you know what I mean? I gotta do all of that. Uh, Yeah, fuck all that. That's what you talking about. But I do that already, nigga. A little bit, but no. But then, okay, nigga, so then we at war already. What you talking about? Where everybody else at? I'm gonna just shut the fuck up here. You know, what the fuck? Well, nigga, well, okay, well, then, nigga, I'll be doing like this all motherfucking day. Do you not know me, nigga? Fuck, boy. And I'll be back again. Maybe. Depends, nigga. Come back with a fucking army, motherfucker. For real, nigga. Fucking making clones of me and shit. Nigga make a clone of me and try to fucking make it do what they wanted to do, and it'll be like, seek the out. Trying to figure out where I'm at and shit, nigga. Emotional spiked and shit. What, nigga? Connected. Motherfucker, what the fuck is you doing? You know what I mean? Meanwhile, creatures fucking studying shit because I got all type of cultures and shit going on. Like, what the fuck? I gotta learn what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Plus, this goddamn gray alien is in me. Motherfucker. Huh? Anybody else having this fucking problem? Is this genetic? Is this shit genetic, motherfucker? Because you know, one time I sat down and shit, and I was doing that shit, and I felt something go like, which one of you motherfuckers is walking around trying to sit in me, nigga? Where are you at? I mean, you smack this shit. I'm like, ah, what the fuck are you doing, nigga? You squeezing the motherfucker with your own. I didn't even know I was this strong. Fuck. Oh, man. Sitting there like, yo. And then also, you know, I'm trying to be nice and shit because the faces I do see, I'm like, I understand the willpower of people, and I do understand that I may not know anything at all. Something make it rhyme, equal, whatever. Fuck. I guess make it rhyme would make it a little more sweet, be easier to digest. Fine, yes. Nobody knows how wide thine eyes get. Surmise this. I find it's somebody else who's inside Chris. He tried this drug one time, and now I sit right beside it's mine besides. I'm lying. I kind of mind it. Right? I'm just a fan of Eminem. I think that's why that comes out like that. You know what I mean? I'm better than that, but not like, and I didn't say better than him. I'm better than that than to copy somebody else. You know what I mean? But technically, I guess I would receive it as influence. And you may not even hear it necessarily. Or maybe it's just the same spirit. You know what I mean? If you want to call it that. But it wouldn't be the spirit of that. The conscious energy of said spirit or whatever you want to be inclined with would come with what's attached with the people. Not come with what's attached. Well, maybe. So you see like-mindedness, maybe, perhaps? I don't know. Anyway, that's not even a part of it. That's a fraction of what it is. The hardest hit. Okay. No, like parts of larger things. The same way an element would be like you have a chemical, and the chemicals go back to elements, and you get the elements, nigga. People stop asking questions, start using fire and electricity and shit. You know what I'm saying? you know, well, the people who do ask the questions still. You know, that's how you run into a fire being and shit. I think. You know, fire burns everything though. So I wonder, would it actually be alive? I'll have to study fire more, think about it harder, I guess. What else is it attracted to? Can you look at fire under a microscope? Yeah, so yeah, you go back to elements and shit like that. But I think the same thing goes for honorable characteristics and poor characteristics, right? We have names for them. Right? Same storm, brainstorm, they're in the same dorm. Right, yeah, but I don't make the mistake of actually doing that, killing people and shit. You know what I mean? I try to get myself away from the threatening manners that actually create the identity that make you think about it or want to talk that way in the first place. That part I forget is also an indoctrination, right? Or perhaps maybe it's just that's not a stretch. That's this would be more heartfelt, right? Years and years of servitude and other things, but it would. I want to include more of other beings, though. Like I mean, like as far as races and shit is concerned, because it's not just about that. Because everybody's had their turn. You know what I mean? I can see that becoming a problem too. So when you do actually see things like, okay, like what I'm about to, it makes me think about what I'm fucking talking to you about. I try not to think about it too goddamn hard and just go with it, but saying this shit out loud, it's like, how the fuck? Not too many. I wonder how many people around you are actually fucking aliens, man. you know, guiding the conversations and shit, maybe. I think what it is problem is I make people consider things too much to not want to look further into them. And well, of course, we all know what it is too. The second thing, the lighter thing would be on a note of, and it's not what other people want you to talk about. You know what I mean? Maybe they think they know where it goes. Also, I do want to make mention of this. I've arrived at these points here before, not these points, excuse me, but this moment right here before I start thinking about that, and realize that there is a reason for the third dimension to exist, right? And it has its components in the ways that I keep thinking about water. It goes back and forth and shit. You know what, man? Look what's sitting right here. That's why I don't like to think too hard about certain shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's crazy, but no, no, yeah, yeah. Right. So what was I getting ready to say? Damn. Right. So, what was the most one thing I want people to consider more of, but then also time is a factor. I feel like, but I know that me feeling this way has been kind of introduced to me and shit, especially through that fucking stopwatch. It's something to consider. You know what I mean? But this would be a learned behavior. It's a trained behavior. So it wouldn't be I wouldn't be the only person walking around talking and thinking this way. You know what I'm saying? So like, nigga, what level of the program am I? That's why I said that, but I think it's beyond that. I think it's like it's so fucking crazy. And then oh yeah. Hold on. This part I want to go back to. That I want to be able to sleep too. You know what I mean? As far as like the thinking, you want to be able to bring it down a notch. You know what I mean? What you saying? You know what I mean? Some people worry about that. When you say that, they worry they're being lied to. Anytime they speak to something, especially a presence that's higher than them, it confuses them and shit. So when they speak like, not conundrums, but like open for you to interpret and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? That's for you. I just, it should make you pause. I stand still for a minute. You know what I'm saying? It takes a while to get your brain there, though. Like, you know, because you immediately start, like, see defenses showing up. And then all this other shit, you know what I'm saying? All the different typical responses that your brain would have for all of what it is you would think about somebody. Damn, I'll give you an example of, I don't know, just an open ended response or talking open endedly and shit, or just making a statement. I just say something like it's like imagine walking into a room and not hearing the first part of the sentence, but hearing the response from it and shit like that. So now you got to imagine what was said in order for that to follow, but only based off of experiences you've already had, so to speak. But the things you come up with in between that you haven't experienced, where do those come from? Is that your imagination? You know what I mean? And I think that that is how that shit works. Like you work with that until you reach that level of thinking, and then you meet whoever the fuck is. So that you don't lose your mind. One and two. I mean, that's the process of reflecting on the way your person, the way you think, and so that it was still being yourself. So when you take a look inside yourself, right? So you first one, so you don't lose your mind, and two, so you don't, you're a fucking uh, so you don't collapse under the loss of your ego, so to speak. Your ego doesn't collapse, so it's like slowly, like when you bake a cake and it falls in and shit. You know, you want it to fall in like that. And that's where my mind goes. Yeah, so anyway, all that shit. You know how many people's feelings will be hurt if, let's say, what I say is true, or what I think is true, not what I say, what I think is true, which would be that we keep doing this over and over again. Like, let's say these specific things that are happening and shit like that. It's like multiple dimensions of this shit happening differently and shit. And then you hurt somebody, right? Or you make the mistake of hurting somebody, really. And then, I mean, the shit, I guess, not supposed to happen, but those who do it does happen when you go home and see what you do to me, some days to be losing sleep. So what was I saying? Damn it, I lost my train of thought. Last there you go. I forgot. Oh yeah, make sure I say this shit. So honor and loyalty and like trust or all of these things like they're like it's like tap water. You know what I mean? It flows and shit, but it's a moral code and systems, but then also they have energy. You know what I mean? Like really though, they do. They have energy, so you can power up on all that shit, dog. You know, the more of whatever you instill in yourself, really though. So it's like lying, right? Like if you're a liar, right? You know you're a liar and shit. You gotta put yourself about being a liar. You lying all the time and shit. You start lying to yourself and shit, right? So look, try telling the truth where you would lie. To take the chance of doing that one time and see how it makes you feel. And then see how the response that you get is completely different than or irrelevant to what it is you would have been thinking before. Yeah, yeah. Something about this. You're a liar. Like a bad one, though. I don't mean like a liar, like lying to protect yourself, like you like to lie to create chaos. Like you're a liar. Oh, she moved away. She slid way the fuck back. She has decent qualities to her sometimes and shit, but she thinks she's smarter than everybody around her and shit. It's the way she carries herself and shit. Rude, I think. That shit is horrible. I think she has some type of support system though. There's people to support around her or whatnot. But what the fuck was the name of that storybook when I was a kid? That's just more important to me than that is. I'm like, but I just noticed it. I only notice it. It's like when you come around me, like I can feel you, and then I feel you, like it's just something about what the fuck. But it's like, yo, you know. But also, if I remember you correctly, or whatever, mind you would need to have before you. Anyway, but she got fucking track marks on her arm. She got 2 goddamn keloids in her arm from sticking a fucking needle in her arm. So, I mean, nobody knows who you are. Anyway, hey man, communication goes 2 ways, motherfucker. You know what I mean? And then they get scared or fucking whatever the fuck, whatever, dog. Hey man, shit, it is what it is. I'm fucking bored. I want to talk. I mean, anyway, so yeah, it takes a while to be able to even see that shit, bro. You just need to meditate. I'm telling you, man, listen. Don't get frustrated. Don't think nothing too. I mean, it's cosmic as fuck, but you are cosmic than a motherfucker, dog. Just don't do the most with it like everybody else and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sit the fuck back. Smoke your weed. Make sure it's just weed. And fucking meditate. That's all the fuck you gotta do. That's all the fuck you gotta do. You know? You don't think I wonder about other shit too? But look, stick to the fucking, you know what I mean? Fucking, yeah. So mainly I say that because, well, they got, they got weed that's fucked up now. They engineering that shit too. But, hey man, it's less likely, bro. It's less likely to be programming your ass. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but it might, hey, everything helps you come to realizations and shit, nigga. How long will you last? All right, now I'm starting to fucking feel a little flowy. Thanks, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, that shit. I guess so. Technically, what I'm saying is, these people keep me company and shit. So the people I think about or whatnot, like, so it's a talent to have to be able to fucking be inspired by the randomness of what it is you think about when being able to rhyme or rap or put words together, and then to co-sign with that being a person that really exists who raps. You know, it's dope. That's all. So, and other people was it too, like DMX, who happened. Ooh, DMX, who's whacked, yeah, whacked. Who's check? Who's that? Use next. Use black. Use text. Use Max. Use Rex. Use Max. Yeah. But so yeah, man. What's this other shit I was saying? That's what I mean. And then I can fucking, you know what I mean? But I don't want to lie to people and shit and fucking pretend like that ain't what the fuck it is. It's there. You know what I mean? Why the fuck would I pretend like it's not there? Ain't that rude of a thing? Yeah, but anyway, TV38 shit. TV68. Really though. Motherfuckers, I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog and fucking motherfuckers, yeah, man, but see, I need some fucking, I gotta just make the beats up in my mind first and fucking just do it like that. You know, what inspires me is so random. That's why I like, you know what I mean? Now I feel like if I feel better now, that right there. You know what I'm saying? But yo, shit's crazy, bro. This motherfucker, I have this bitch ready to go. You know, but then I'm looking at the fucking beats like, yo, no, I love the beats. I want to know, it's like, no, that's dope. But it's like, yo, this, I want to, I need more arms. Fucking man spider. So I can fucking do that. And I'm like, fucking, like, yo, clicking on this shit right here. I'm like, fucking open that up. Which is why But I don't agree with you when you say that you think that niggas need artificial intelligence to cram in there or like update or attach to you in order to perform those significant duties. Your brain would already be capable of it, but the machine itself wouldn't be attached to you for a reason. You know what I mean? And how can you? I mean, and information flows both ways. It's just you taking a chance with something, like you know what I mean. And then, and you know, poor people and shit, you know, they want to be in the future and shit. There's the motherfucker somewhere right now who wouldn't mind fucking looking completely like a cyborg. Just rip his goddamn head open and stick that shit on the side of it and fucking give him a laser eye and shit. Like, I would love to like a fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? What else is wrong with him and shit? You know what I'm saying? You love to fucking be like, nigga, I'm a fucking master of fucking destruction. You know, I would be. Like, fuck. Like shit. You got through all that pain and shit first. Why the fuck not, right? And yeah, you thought that shit was cool until they actually ripped your goddamn, rib can have to kill you first, nigga. And then the doctor got carried away and shit. He's like, he never really gets to fucking do that. So he's like, but I'm gonna bring him back, so it's not really, it doesn't really matter. I can do whatever I want to him and shit. And I'm gonna just resurrect him anyway. And shit. He's not like he's gonna remember. Huh? And then you got that fucking stored scarred memory in your brain while you a fucking cyborg of that one doctor who did all this heinous shit to you that makes you fucking question or re-question being a cyborg in the first place. Now you're a cyborg for good. What the fuck was the point of even becoming a cyborg? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm so fucking tired of this song. I'm not. I want to be done with it now. I love the beat. I just started fucking with it, but no, I've been over this shit for a minute as far as that's concerned. It's just like fucking. I don't want to write the verse, but I don't want to. I don't want to put nobody else on it. I guess now I gotta fucking go back to completely innately having I be just my mind. You know what I'm saying? Just working with other people obviously is not working. You know, and then you don't want to rap no more. But fucking rap. I'm with rap. Niggas be looking at all this shit. I'm like, old niggas is in the game though. I'm not old. No, nigga, you're a baby. You're a kid. And who the fuck? Look, you know what's funny though? Like, niggas too old. You too old to make music. Who the fuck is too old to make music or rap? I don't know. I mean, well, nigga, you know what? You might hear the best shit ever from some really old niggas. I guess certain ages you'll be like, all right, well, go sit the fuck down somewhere. Folks tales, maybe. Yeah, but music is mature. You know what I'm saying? Music matures. Shit's great. I make some dope shit. I make shit that you know what I mean? Like, what? I gotta fucking man. Hey, look, you just hear those fucking. You just hear. It's just a conversation. Like you just hear those two fucking sentences. It's just two people arguing, a girl and a guy and shit. And you just hear those two fucking. It's like, fuck that. You know, you can't hear. You know how you just man, it's a story in everybody's voice and shit, man. Like, motherfuckers, like you can sense the history and shit when people speak to each other. You know what I mean? Like, yo, it's just wild, bro. And it's terrifying also. Because, you're sitting there talking to somebody or like, you ever be feeling somebody and shit and then watch them do something like say something or they do something or like not what they think, but like it makes them completely unavailable to you are unavailable to them in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like they talk to somebody else and shit. They're like a man, or a man, of course, but a man like with familiarity, like I know that's not what I think it is and shit, right? Right? Like who the fuck am I really talking to and shit? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or like maybe not that one. They'll do some shit like be really, okay, like okay, they'll be really fucking feline with their fucking behavior in front of somebody. But they'll do it in front of you. Like I don't know where I'm going trying to go with this. Not like in front of you, like it's slick though, but it's like man, the whole nature of how the fuck like yo, like a motherfucker, do that, and then try to explain. Hold on. Give me a second. I fucking okay. I'm trying to dress it up too. So yeah, so super. I don't know. It's like it's flirtation, but I don't know how to explain that shit, man. There's a familiarity to it. I feel like it fucking. And I do it with such familiarity, like like she wants to fucking fuck with that nigga later on. You know what I mean? But like, it's all in the eyes and shit. But like, quick. But like, yo, the behavior versus the way you're acting is so different from the way you just looked that this shit gotta be organized, is what I mean. So I got fear. That's my complete honesty. Like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Is this some type of joke or some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man. Oh, yeah, here's a better one. It's more fucking familiar, I guess. I was with a girl who was talking about this everything out of her mouth previously. She ain't never tricked before. She don't fuck around. She don't do none of that. But I fuck with boss and this, right? Okay. And but real fucking in tune and shit though too. So she talk about all the numerology, all this shit. She's real fucking intelligent and shit. Spirituality, maybe he could probably touch on it more as far as like her decency towards other men and shit. You know what I'm saying? And but anyway, we stop at this fucking fish place, dog. And but she was looking rough, nigga, because she was just with a nigga who she was fucking with. That they did all stuff. She was all in love with, chasing this nigga around, stalking him and shit. He doing the similar shit to her, but because everybody went through this shit, I think at one point everybody was going through this shit. So it's like a classroom. So, but look though, now full on story and shit, I always liked her and shit too, though. So I wanted to talk. I was not dating her, not really. She's like my high school girlfriend, kind of sort, but not really. But yeah, but no, but yeah, but but that way I have to tell the whole fucking story. I can't do that. But but look. So look, all I know is this shit, nigga. I turned around. I was about, but not like I mean, not for me though. It's just the woman behavior, bro. So like, I'm like, we go to walk in this fucking fish place, and she's walking up to the counter because I wasn't even hungry. I don't think. I think she was and shit. And she motherfucking, but look though, this is how crazy she looked though. This is how like, whatever you was going through and shit was more than what she was saying and shit. Cause your hair looked crazy, right? You usually look good as fuck. You look crazy as fuck right now. And nigga, you wearing a baby fat outfit and you got heels on. What the fuck drugs you on? You look, your car is full of your shit. All right, well that's cool though, but that make it who you are and shit. All right, well I'm not, bro. Yeah, man, I feel you, but nah, nigga. Anyway, I just remember when I was sitting in the car looking at the floor like, yo, what's in this bag, dog? She had fucking this nigga shit in her house, so she had took it, put it in a Ziploc bag, and had it in there with something else, but like sealed up though, like really fucking sealed up so that you could, you couldn't smell it and shit like that, but I don't put it like that, but she had it in a bag. Cause she was like, this nigga shit in my house. Like, no, nigga, I'm about to fucking make sure I got all the evidence. Like, why you haven't turned this shit in yet, though? Cause you still fucking want to fuck with this nigga. Dog. That shit's crazy. Anyway, but look though, all of that crazy shit she was talking and all this motherfucking just, wholeness, oneness, not oneness shit, but like, yo, the lying part. That's more of them all. She turned around and walked into the fucking thing, and then her, she turned into a seductress and shit. But like, not just she's educated as fuck. You know what I mean? Not for what she tells me, or what she says, versus what she does. I was like, yo, but like, I got fucking eyeballs, man. You know what I mean? At the same time, nigga, I think you talk to me because that's what we talk about, because of who I am and how I think, right? You should know, like, we're not really talking though, are we? Because, you know what I'm saying? We never get into nobody's ever actually getting to the real bits of conversation because they always fucking deceiving each other and shit. Which I've been guilty of that too, though. So I don't really fucking, But don't mistake what I'm saying and doing right now for a fucking playing victim or uh, you know, talking shit. It's like, yo, yeah, man, this shit's wild, bro. I'll be like, nigga. But look though, hey, look, I got paused though, so I sit still, man. I'll watch. You know what I mean? And but by performance, I end up turning into an actor. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck is going on? But niggas think I'm acting fake though. No, I kind of want to be alone now. About to go back to my fucking room, do whatever the fuck it is you want. That's all good. Just don't break my shit. Plus, I'll be on some bullshit too. Be a fake ass nigga do sometimes. I mean, I do some fake shit. I've done some fake shit before. I have no problem saying that though. I mean, not really though. I mean, like, well, see, but that's how I feel. But it's more importantly, is how you feel about this shit. But look though, you can always say to me what the fuck it is you feel, nigga. How many times has that gone wrong? I'll be like, yo, I appreciate your honesty. Thank you. That's not a problem. Thank you for telling me this. That nigga, nigga, it's like negate that all of that shit goes out the window. Like, all right, well then, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why would you do something like that? I mean, so certain shit, nigga. Look, if you can hold your fucking, it's an understanding that most people don't have. I don't think people have the ability to do that. Like, yo, I introduce myself that way. I think I'm like, yo, no, you can tell me fucking anything. But look, no, because I can turn into a motherfucker like that too. Well, good. All right. So look, but I guess that's the way of the world and shit. It kind of makes you be more lips green in the motherfucker. Ain't nothing wrong. Shit. I should have put just chatting on this motherfucker. I'm trying to get these goddamn glasses off. It was like the best game in the world. Come on down, and everybody walked in. It was like a fucking, it's like a fucking, never realm, whatever the fuck. You got elves and fucking kings and fucking horsemen and shit, and we all walking around. I'm like fucking, I don't know what am I? I'm a Billy Goat or some shit. No, what the fuck am I? No, anyway, and shit. I got a horse and I can do all that shit too. I don't mind walking though. I'm just a fucking little goat with horns, fucking. Whatever the fuck. Yeah, no, that's Rod. A pan. Fucking, no, fucking, yeah, no, he fucking had us walk into this fucking, Mysterio does, nigga, just walk into that motherfucker and turn to into this shit. Like, what the fuck, nigga, you forgot? Your fucking friends and shit be coming to see you all the time. They're like, he can't see us. He's a fucking, they're all invisible in the goddamn room. Like, this motherfucker is really trapped in this fucking thing. Well, I'm working on it, goddammit. You gonna report me to the CDC? Is it a zombie outbreak? Hey, I'm trying to break zombies out. What you talking about? Nigga, mine just clicked right. And then I'm gonna have this coffee, and I hear that coffee is bad for you. It's just bad for your motherfucking pineal and shit, but I want some fucking coffee, but I'm gonna try to keep it clean though. Steak coffee. It fucking, it's in a package just like everything else. You got the goddamn whoever the fuck at the bottom of a certain general says whatever the fuck. No, that's not okay. Let me see. You forgot. Everybody turns into a goddamn corporation eventually.
It's the way of the world, man. It's the way of the future.
Oh yeah, I forgot my phone is right next to my head, so anything I've just fucking experienced, I gotta talk it up to that right quick. Now whether or not that makes me bring my vibration down, whatever the fuck, better be safe than sorry. I have to weigh the fucking possibility that that shit might be really that fucking crazy. I mean, everything that we experience, we write the fuck down, so somewhere there's a simulated fucking reality right on top of us. This goddamn computer knows all about it because it just scanned everything that we write down because we like to fucking write down everything. And it's duplicating reality. So I gotta fucking, whatever what my base reality is, at some point, maybe I won't give a fuck about what my base reality is. I'm trying to get to that point right now. Why are you looking at me like that? And fucking, So, but I worry about my family and shit in general. I'm like, yo, no, I want my original family. I don't want no fucking, I'm not Rick and Morty. I want the people that I fucking grew up with. I don't want the motherfuckers. But then, I mean, look though, what if we already went into that type of reality? Because everything that was supposed to happen the way it was supposed to happen has not happened whatever way, or the way you think it was supposed to happen, and is now the current reality that you occupy that you don't enjoy, right? Or not just you don't enjoy it, but you would like to be better. But I don't want no fake one either, though. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to have to do is come to the conclusion that it's all reality,
and it's all fake, and move on. You know what I'm saying? You know, and love everybody anyway. That way, and then also, my imagination being so explosive, I should be able to remember them unless they're all being connected, right? You should always have everybody with you at all times, any goddamn way. That way, you're never really alone anyway. For this fucking 1,000 light year journey we finna go on into, goddamn, that doesn't make no sense to do 1,000 light year journey. Yeah, it's 1,000 light years away. Boom, boom, boom. And then, you know, we'll all be there any fucking way. So, but because it's time, so everybody's already present. Maybe not in the here and now, but we're all present anyway. So, you know, that. You love me, don't you? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, you realize it all, but you didn't realize it the way I just realized it, so. When I watch these updated videos pop up on the goddamn internet, and I'm like, oh, it's a repeat back to me exactly what I just said, but in a different way. And I'm like, where the fuck am I? Let me see your phone. I want to see what they advertise to you. Let's trade each other's phone for a day and see what we learn. That's what, and see what we learn about each other. Not learn about each other, but yeah, learn about each other and everything else. The whole world and shit. Based off of your social media presence and what you like to view and what they want you to view, want you to see. Yeah, turn your location off though. Yeah, turn the location off though. You're like, oh, you over there with somebody else's phone, huh? You licking your lips like that. Look at that. Yeah, let's see that tongue. How you doing? Just have some water. Just have water, please. Yeah, tap water. Tap water is fucking delicious. We eat the regular shit. But that's pretty good. There's a lot of good shit in the water too, so. I got a big bottle of water. Yeah, let's buy a bottle of water company and try to big bottle of water. That's a great idea. That shit tastes like medicine. So this brand of water tastes better than this brand of water. That shit tastes just like medicine to me. At least water dilutes shit, you know what I'm saying? From flowing. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, it looked like you didn't want to appear familiar in front of me. But look, but you were stiff. Some people are like also like some people are good at acting like that. They act real casual, but it's not casual. It's acting casual. The only way to truly be able to do that shit is to not know you're doing it. So therefore, they would turn you into psychopaths and shit. You know what I'm saying? They can't turn you into a goddamn psychopath and just be a bad actor. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying. People are good actors and shit, man. But there's a difference between, or appears to be and shit, right? There's always some tail sign when people are acting emotionally, but otherwise they get lost in the character and shit. That's when they become exactly whatever that is versus who they are being that, acting the character. You know what I'm saying? So. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And then I would and remember, dude, I don't know how to fucking explain that too, though. Like, you already have characteristics of certain people in your head, so then, when it's somebody that's completely unfamiliar to you that they're interacting with, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? That person interacts with somebody, they have a similar basic requirement for what it's like to be deceptive. You know what I'm saying? But not to fucking shit all over myself, but who better to tell when somebody's lying than a liar? You know what I mean? Like, nigga, you're a liar. You're lying like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's really hard to see when you're doing it and shit. All right, well, whatever, shit. That's why, I stopped letting people lie on me, too. Like, some people make you look better and shit. I'm like, I just let shit be whatever it is. It's like, God damn it. Oh. It don't matter. It don't matter. Oh, fuck. Oh. Yeah, what else could I sink in? Hold on. Sink in. Oh. Oh. Yeah. So, Elon Musk is riding on a small bike. Oh, he's terrified of the It Clown or that tall guy. Yeah. On that little fucking bicycle. I don't know. He's not very fond of it. Oh no. He doesn't. He just was fucking with me. Okay. It's a fucking terrifying, is it not? I feel you. It's pretty terrifying and shit. Yeah, man. I want to take that shit and put it on the table over there. And I want to fucking know what that joke was, man. Somebody said a joke to me that was so fucking funny. Like you wouldn't understand it really. But what it was complicated and not complicated at the same time, and I bust the fuck out laughing. It was like, oh man, it was good. It was like I thought I was funny. Really, I was like, I'm funny, man. I'm funny as hell, but dog, this dude is funny, man. I gave him too many credit. We're not friends, and I'm like, I don't give him too much fucking affection and shit. But he said that shit, and I was like, yo, it tickles your mind at the same time. Like it's a fucking very intriguing thing to have to think about all in one fell swoop. It was great. There's a lot of hair in my arms. Yeah. Oh, that's very nice of you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Gracious, I mean. What's going on? That's funny. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm watching cartoons right now. I was just thinking about a goddamn um, that's crazy looking. That's fucking crazy looking, dog. That is great. What am I talking about? That would be awesome. I could see that would be a great. My bad. I don't know. Using my imagination. No, bro. What? I don't understand. How do you not know what time it is with me? Oh, see, no, I don't do that. That's true. I don't do that. Go backwards. Oh, we're gonna make that a thing now, for sure. I don't know, man. You'd have to be pretty fucking super goddamn special and super duper regretful and fucking all of those things, but I would be afraid that all of those things would be fake for me. I was like, no, man, because the fake act eventually wears out. That shit. I don't want to see what's under all of that. You know what I mean? Oh, come on. Come on. Uh, 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 whoa, whoa, what happened? What? Whoa, whoa. Oh, great. Yeah, no way. Well, let me just leave it there for myself. Think of something else. Something else. Something else. Well, I hope it's sweet. What did I do think about? Fucking, you know, I feel like I don't know nobody no more. You know, and you don't have this. Shit's crazy. It's a very interesting character, though. Period. That's just great. Well, that's 25. That's, I need to grow up a little bit. Let's see here. Too much. So with this nigga, man. That's just funny, bro. Uh, yeah. That definitely does give you a boost of fucking rationally to do more. That's a great fucking song, man. That's a great fucking song. Anyway, I'm not talking about shit no more. I'm just fucking staring at the goddamn space. Hearing my skull crack. What the fuck was that? I gotta watch this nigga's music videos again. That's funny. Hey man, well I didn't fucking, that's why the fucking music sounds the way it sounds. That's just like fucking match made in heaven. It's fucking, this shit's great. It's perfect. You wanna know, you fucking wanna listen to the fucking way it's just fucking motherfuckers even pay attention to when I be rapping? That shit's bananas, bro. Like, it just, just what the fuck? Where am I from? Where am I coming from? Where is it coming from? What the fuck? Cadences and shit, nigga, but I know what I want to hear. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. And send this to this shit now, so that way I'll get to that one. I hate this fucking phone. I hate this fucking thing. Oh, that's in it already? Is there any other way to send stuff? I need, you know what? I already know what I need to do. I'm not fucking plugging my computer onto the internet, period. No, not at all. I would have to have, like, I've done that shit. I did that shit for like a couple seconds. Plug that motherfucker up and fucking download it, got some beats, whatever and shit, put them on there. And then, and you can't even go on the fucking, look, the Russians got that shit on lock. Everything that you fucking download, third part, all that shit, man, all that shit, nigga, they all in your shit. That shit is like, as soon as you download shit, then they hit you with the goddamn, you'll get a casino window. Like it'll pop up somewhere, nigga, like it'll start advertising you like shit for a casino. I'm like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? What did I hook up at one time? That motherfucking dog. As soon as I did something, that shit turned off and came back on. It was like, and then they had to reinstall something. It was like install, like that shit installed some other shit on there, and then the phone it went back to normal. It was like no, that's not even the same goddamn phone, dog. I promise you, nigga, that's not. Like, bro, what are you, nigga? I'm telling you, right the fuck now. I'll go back to my fucking. I'm not sure what this shit means, but I'll go back to like my phone info. I go into the phone info, and then there are different. What a great sacrifice, sir. Probably not what I think it is. Hey, no, it's okay. That's okay. I want to talk to myself for a second. Give me a second. I wonder if God, this probably looks so fucking crazy. God damn it. What was I trying to say out loud, but not necessarily fucking say out loud? You know what I mean? That's why you gotta fucking organize time around this shit. You know what I'm saying? You organize a certain time around this shit, and we're doing other stuff. But I want to do more of this, period. And I don't feel like taking the fucking time out to cut this shit off or nothing. Even though I don't feel like fucking being on it anymore. So now, you gotta fucking look at me through this. And here I am worried about what the fuck you think. I think I'm fucking tripping or something. What's he doing? What's he doing now? Somebody steps up through the crowd like, yeah, I'm not fucking plugging that shit up to my computer though. At all. I have a whole system set up that's completely separated from all of that shit, minus the one time that I had to get an email from fucking Gmail. I don't want fucking Google anywhere near my fucking computer. At all. Nope. I got a fucking computer with Ubuntu on it. And I'm used that motherfucker. As soon as I figure out exactly, really, I feel I like this cool blue. You know what I'm saying? Basic shit. They might have their own shit. You know what I'm saying? You got Cortana. Nigga, you know she real. Come on, bro. Nigga, look, I want to be down with them niggas in a way. I mean, I want to fucking meet Bill Gates, but I want to meet the real Bill Gates. I want to talk to him. I know some shit, and I know he knows some shit. I'm like, yo, can I meet Cortana? And then I never fucking walk out the room the same. I fucking look at it like, sure. Take it back there and be like, fine, Make a Wish Foundation decided to fucking, you want to meet fucking Bill Gates? He was like, Bill Gates is actually a big fan of yours and shit. You didn't know? Like, what? Yeah. I got an email. It said Microsoft dot whatever the fuck at whatever the fuck, but I didn't see it said dot PN on the end of the motherfucker. What? Fucking, or dot dot. There's something that they give away and shit on that motherfucker. Like, come on. And you're like, yeah. All right, and then we'll meet you at the corner of fucking whatever the fuck. And you get thrown in a van and shit, and they kill you on fucking film somewhere on the dark web. Look at that motherfucker. I got that one. That's what they watch at fucking home. Retired presidents go home and shit. They sit there, they get the fucking food ready and shit. They watch people be fucking executed. So I get up and shit like, oh, they got the fucking family dog in there. You got his fucking feet resting on the dog and shit. Watching you be fucking tortured. Checking his messages. What would I miss? That's kind of brutal. Brutalized. Come on. Well, somebody got a fucking mind frame award. Oh my god. What am I gonna do with me? What the fuck am I gonna do with me? Oh. Why there's more to come? Fuck me. You know? I think I will have that coffee now. I think I will have that coffee now. That's great. Where the money, bitch? Where the money, bitch? Where the money, bitch? You see right through all your bullshit. She can't wait to be taken control of. Submissive types. What the fuck? But you want to have some control over your life? You want to be told what to do, I can do? As soon as I say some shit to you, slightly disrespectful, you're on your knees and shit. That's what you want me to be, that type of person. There's something wrong with you, not me. I am that type of person sometimes. Don't you know that? I'm not gonna enjoy that me. The fuck? What do you mean? Why would you be in love with me with that? Yo, wow, that's crazy, yo. Where is your dad? No, nigga, metamorphosis, motherfucker. What are you talking about, nigga? I've been watching you. Like, yo, don't you know me? I know you. I sit next to you all the time. You know? I catch you in a lie, nigga. I know you're lying. Fuck you mean? Why not act this shit fuck up? Fucking act out a little bit. It comes in spurts and shit. It just like, it's got a surface like, I'd rather push this shit out than push it back down. You know what I'm saying? Right. Just whatever, I want to crack more Eminem or Slim Shady jokes and shit, you know what I mean? But I don't want to and shit, because, you know, I don't want that to be associated with me necessarily. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, man. What the content you should provide and shit, right? It's like, bunch of shit. I'm terrible at providing this type of fucking content, I think. Going on from well, everybody wants to be accepted, huh? It's wild. Like, oh, no. What do I need? What do I need? Oh, I could also do that. You know what? It's possible. See, here's the thing. I feel like if I'm really good at stuff, right? I'm better at other things, some things than most. Other things I'm not good at all. But I don't want to be good at some of the things I am great at. You know what I mean? But I don't want to make my money that way. You know what I mean? So I stay this way or be that way. Why do you feel like you don't have other options? That's how I know there's spirit, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere, like, like, who was that? It's me being funny, but am I though? Man, I feel like I just turned into an old white man with glasses and shit. It's like Adam West, you know? Well, that's where that shit comes from, huh? Yeah, the sensitivity. Yeah. So, yeah, man. In a roundabout way, I'm saying, so long. That's why you get ready to fucking. I'm going off the air. Fucking what? What's up? I gotta be honest with you. I have to say no to her just because of the areolas. Well, she shouldn't install them fake tits. Fake titties when they fucking did that piss poor ass job sewing your fucking nipples back on. Oh my goodness. And that shit home. One of your family members is a doctor. The one that wants to fuck you is the one who did it for you. Can't wait to see you do porn. He can't actually cross that line, but he damn sure can watch that porn. He does it in his mind all the time. He's there jacking off with you over for fucking dinner and shit. Can't wait to go in the bathroom real quick and come back to eat without washing his hands. Just his titties across the table. I'll be right back. He's like, oh, cringe. She wants to leave now because she knows Lee wasn't dead and shit. I'm like, dude. You fuck had the fucking yeah. He's got dry none of his pants. He walked out the fucking door like that. It's on his shirt, it's okay. That's a sign of manhood. Yeah. That's pretty funny. I like that. Ha ha ha. Make you laugh, huh? That's great. Like, no, bro. Here. Take this back, please. Fucking loves me, man. I'm being fucking coached. Conditioning, bro. Why am I tripping about being successful at what it is I'm trying to do? What the fuck is wrong with me? Onward then. Fuck, you're just gonna push through all that shit. See, people would help, they can hit cut. It's different when it's live, you know what I'm saying? Fuck niggas. I'm gonna play something else. I'm about to turn this off and then start it again because it's gameplay now, which is also good. You need to watch that too, depending on why you're here and shit, man. I love having this conversation with you though. You understand, right? You know me. Don't know me. You got it. Like, what? I just gotta just make my millions real quick and then I'll be on my way. Really? Well, to move. Well, that's all it fucking takes. Like, yep, and then I fucking go and do my all my thing. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Build my army. Build my army. Write that down. Look at this place. This place looks fucking great. Worldly even. Would you hand me that, please? Thank you. I gotta work with you, of course. You know that. What kind of fucking man would I be if I wasn't down there hammering things? You know what I mean? Retarded, bro. Look at that shit, man. I need to go after this alone. Look. Fuck. All good. Well, if you don't care, I don't care.